Welcome back to Unraveled Game Thoughts, and I've got a new face cam here that hopefully works better than the standard laptop camera, but we'll see. I'll splice it all together later and we'll see if that actually works. I've got scenario 2 or dungeon level 2 for Overboss, and let's jump right in. I'll try to flash it up on the screen there. The level 2, we are going to try to build a great desert, which is 4 or more desert tiles that have a matching sandworm. We're going to try to build 3 caves bordering mountainous edges of the map, with 2 of them having a dragon. And we're going to try to score 52 plus points. Those are our 3 goals. We have to complete two out of 3 of those to get to the next level. But we really want to complete all 3 if possible, so we can get a little villainous icon, I believe. So here's our setup. I think I've got everything out here. This is what we can choose from. And we have Cleopatra. That's who I chose. I got 2 choices between Cleopatra and Kirax, and I chose Cleopatra. So my one-off for this game is I can use any token in my layer as if it were an unused portal. As if it were an unused portal. And return that token to the bag after I use it. Okay. So it's got to be in my layer. And I can use it as an unused portal regardless of what it is, plus get 1 for each matching monster on my map. So matching monsters, we're definitely going to want dragons, and we're definitely going to want worms. It's my grape juice. Well, this is a tough choice. And I really want that sandworm, and I really want this desert. Both of those are in my things I want. If I got this, I could use it as a matching sand or a portal at some point down the road, which would be kind of cool. We don't really need the orc thing, so this is a tough choice because I could get that just so it's matching, but these are the 2 that really give me a benefit. And I feel like the desert is probably going to be key. So I'm going to get that desert, and I have to put that onto that map. And then this one's going to disappear, and that's going to disappear. And I don't know why I flipped that over. It didn't matter. And then these flip down here, and then we're going to get 2 more. Okay, we've got a desert. Another orc tile. Let's see. Oh, that's a desert with a portal. There's another. I hate... I kind of think 2 tiles were supposed to come out. I think 2 were supposed to come out. Yeah, because there should have been only 2 remaining. Oh, I picked 1. 1 comes out, and then the 2 slide over. So that's right. So there's always 2 that I'm choosing from. So I could get that sandworm. Man, but a portal is very nice. And I can use them twice, basically. So I'm going to go for the portal and the desert. And the portal is going to go down here in my layer. That is pretty handy. And then this one is going to fall off. And we're going to move this guy down here. And we're going to get out a couple more. All right. Ooh, all right, so we are not getting much in the way of what I want. I definitely want a sandworm, and one desert needs a matching sandworm. But there's a dragon for my cave. I kind of like that as well. But I think I'm going to go for the sandworm because I can put this over here, and the sandworm I can put in the desert, and that's going to meet that objective to have a matching sandworm. And I don't have to worry about that piece. So we will technically, and I'll go ahead and build a group of 4+ deserts, and at least one desert must have a matching sandworm. So actually, I haven't met that yet because I don't have 4 deserts yet. So I need to get the 4 deserts before I can technically have accomplished that goal. All right. Now I could use the portal, and I think I'm going to, because I can use this portal to move this over here, which is pretty handy. I don't like using my forest, but I'm going to go ahead and take the forest because I have a, what do you call it? A dragon, which I need for a cave later on. And I think I can use the dragon for the cave. So let's see what we get out here. We're not getting what we need. I need some deserts, and I need some whatchamajiggers. I'm not getting those. So probably at least scoring some points is the best bet. This gives me a guy to put in the tree forest, and this gives me a, I forget what that is, a kobold maybe for the forest. So it at least gives me the bonus point for getting a kobold in the forest, and if I get enough forests, then I can score some points that way if what I want does not come out. Well, we've got a cave, and we've got a desert, and we've got an opportunity to potentially get them both. Ooh, and 2 sandworms. So not too bad. Do I want the cave first, or do I want the sandworm first? Well, the sandworm comes, I've got like pieces of my bag stuck to it here. The sandworm comes with a desert. So we're going to go ahead and do, it's got to be a group of 4+. I don't know that they have to be touching, but we're going to assume that they do and go for this array here. Whoops, took the wrong thing off the wrong deal. And then we'll throw that out and slide those over. And so now are we going to want to get that cave and sandworm or something else? All right, there's a orc, and we have another forest critter. Well, I think I am going to go for the sandworm and grab that, so it at least gets one cave where I want it, and I have an opportunity to get a desert there if I so choose. Ooh, a dungeon. Okay. This might be tricky. So I really want a desert here. I really need a cave. I feel like the cave is just the better option to get here. And then I'll drop that on there so that I have room for a dragon later should it come out. So I lose that desert, but I really didn't need the forest critter. And the dungeon is still an option. It's just neither, it's not a great option in my opinion. But now this is we're getting into the late game here, and this is where it gets kind of tight because this is where it's kind of luck of the draw. Whatever comes out here, I could get some good stuff, I could get some bad stuff. I just have to make some challenging choices at this point. I do like a third cave, 3 caves, and 2 of them need matching dragons. That's what's going to be hard, is to have a matching dragon. I don't think the dungeon, that's not going to do me a whole lot of good, although it could be used for a portal, which is nice. But I think for now, I'm going to grab this so that I have them touching all these edges of the map. And now I have this guy here, and I really want to get a dragon here. I can use my portal to get one there. I'm going to be in a pickle here if I can't get it. I'm thinking I might be able to get 2 of these, but getting that last one's going to be tough. Well, there's a desert and a cave, so I don't really need the cave anymore. The desert I can use. I don't need that forest critter, that's for sure. This would be a point, which isn't bad. Actually, that would give me 5 points because I go from 4 to 9, but I don't really have a place to put the critter. I could get another portal here, which is not bad. I don't have another doodad. This gives me 1 point plus another 2, I think, if it's next to a mountain tile, so a total of 3 for each of those. The portal would be pretty handy, or do I get, because if I don't get another desert tile, I won't get my 4 deserts. I don't like this, but I'm going to take the desert because it guarantees me the desert. What I might end up missing out on is the cave. I'm not so sure. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy here, and we'll see what we can do as the game goes along for the last couple of turns. As you can see, this is a pretty short game. I mean, we got 2 more turns, and then, I mean, we have all these tiles, so we're not we're not taking a long time. All right, this is a tough choice because I could get that cave and get 1 for each forest, which would be 1. It's not that much, but what it would do is give me another portal option. That's a port, but that I could almost use. I'm only gonna use 1 of them once, so actually that portal is probably better. So yeah, I'm gonna go put this here. The portal goes here. I can use this portal right away, so I'm going to do that to flip-flop these guys. And I'm going to hold that until my last turn here. We're going to lose that tile. These are going to slide over. And let's see what we get for the last turn. So we're going to see what's the most. That's not too bad. This might be just the best possible. If I use this ability and I flip-flop I think it's these 2. If I flip-flop these 2, What makes a pair, a triad, and 2? So, not bad. This returns to the bag. I don't like that option the best, but this is a point. That's going to be 3 points plus that. So if I do this and pop that there, that's at least a point. So I think we'll do that, which what that means is I did not get the dragons. I did get the Great Desert, so that's 1. 4 matching desert tiles, and 1 of them has a matching sandworm. Actually, 3 of them have a matching sandworm, so that's a positive. Let's see how many points we got. If we do score the tiles themselves first, each of these caves, that's 3, 4. I think, you know what? Let's go look at our scoring again. Sorry, I gotta move the camera. I have forgotten the scoring on this game. Let's see. Scoring tiles. The caves, 1 base value bordering any mountain part of the map is worth an additional 2 points, which all of them are. So 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 3 unique camps, so 21. And there are 4 deserts, 31, 32, 33. All right. We have a mini boss, 34, 35. No crystals. And matching monsters. So 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42 due to the matching monsters. And then we have the band size. Band size of 3 is 5 points, so that gets us to 47. And then we have a band size of 2 here, 48, 49, 50, 51. Ooh, I think we're just going to miss it. I think we're going to miss it. Yep. Yep. We didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it. If I had put this here, that would have gotten it for us, because it would have had a band. But as it turns out, 51 points, so we didn't get the 52 needed to go on to the next level. We just completed the Great Desert, so we'd have to play this again. Actually, we just go on to the next level. I just didn't get it, I think, is how that works. High score mode. Soul gems are earned by completing schemes and side quests in a campaign of 6 levels. Each play of a level is a game of Overboss using to start a campaign, blah, blah, blah. Each time you play a game, fill in a heart. Oh, okay. So that we just played a game, we filled in a heart. Okay. So you start at level 1. 3. Oh, you know what I forgot? Is to count 1, score 1 for each matching monster on your map. So I would have gotten another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have gotten another 7. So 51 would have been 58. We actually did get it. I forgot to score for the boss. So we actually did get it. We just didn't get all 3. We didn't get the cave one with the matching dragons. Nice. So that is my that is the level 3. Let's see what side quests we got. I'll try to pop this up on the screen so you can see it, what I'm looking at here. But we got 1 mini boss, and we would have to have gotten 2. We didn't get any crystals. I got one last time. Matching monsters. We have... Oh, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matching monsters. So we kind of got the biggest one there. That's pretty good. Bands, size 2, we had 1, 2 size 2 bands. That gets me another fill in there. And we had a 1 size 3 band, which I already filled that one. No size 4 bands. So I haven't gotten any bonus crystals yet for these. Side quests not completed. And we are going to go on to level 3. But thanks for joining me for level 2 of Overboss. Hopefully, as you watch this played, it's pretty fairly self-explanatory. I didn't really go into detail on the points, but each tile type scores in a unique way. This happened to have desert tiles and forest tiles and orc encampment tiles, which they score based on having more of, in the orc encampment, it's each unique encampment, so each one had a different flag, and there are 2 of each flag, I believe, in the bag. As you can see, there's quite a few we didn't even get through, and as we go on to the next scenario, we're going to trade some of these out and add some other tiles in here to make the next scenario a little bit more unique from this scenario. You score an extra point for each monster that's on the same type tile, and then my boss gave me an extra one, which is the points I almost missed at the end of that one. Your mini bosses are just going to score you 2 points for each mini boss, and some tiles, like the dungeon tiles, would have scored for each unique tile next to it, and it's always orthogonally. It doesn't count diagonal tiles. They're not considered adjacent to each other. And then some of them are looking for land types along the edge of the map, either water or mountains on the edge of the map, and they score based on that. So in these mountain tiles, I was looking for a mountain next to the map, and that's why I put them where I put them. Had I not put this one here, it would have scored a couple points less. However, I would have been able to put this here. At the time, though, I didn't know what I was going to draw, so I figured I'd guarantee myself those 3 points. I just didn't know I was going to get another one of these guys, which I could have put it there, possibly. I think I had a tile there, though. So yeah, that is Overboss. And join me in the next video. We're going to do scenario 3. My plan is to just do a video for each scenario. It's pretty quick. It's pretty easy. You can kind of get a feel for each scenario and how they differ a little bit, and they give you an Overboss you're supposed to use for each one. That gives you a one-off ability and a little extra scoring at the end of the game. Makes it a little more unique and fun, and I'll be honest, this is not my favorite game, but given how quick it is, it's pretty easy to set up. Comes in a nice, well-organized tray, so it's not too hard to flip out pieces and get a new game started. So if you like the video, please give it a like, post some comments. I'll try to remember to put in my Patreon link in the bottom. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please go visit the Patreon, or just look at the Patreon page. And then I have a Ko-Fi account as well if you want to take a look at that one. And then until next time, thanks for joining me at Unraveled Game Thoughts.